Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Welcome back to a brand new episode of
Yeah or nay.
It's been a while since I've done a yay or nay, so this is very sporadic, very spur of the moment. In an hour, Chloe and I are going to take the dog for a walk, and I have a parcel waiting to be collected at the post office. It's my Elm Street 4K big fuck off whiz bang collector's set that I want to do an unboxing video of, and a comparison of the 1080p to the 4K transfer, and then we have to go to a wedding. So a very busy day. This is a very impromptu video because a few people have messaged me. One friend in particular, Mr. Daniel Fitzpatrick, was like, dude, please do a yay or nay on this. And I kind of forgot about this piece, but now it's up for pre-order. We got all the specs, and we also have a price. Anyway, today we are going to be looking at the McFarlane Toys Ben Affleck Batman, Batman v Superman 1/6 scale limited edition? Limited special edition statue. So this is a resin statue from McFarlane Toys, obviously based on Affleck's look from BVS. In my opinion, one of the greatest bat suits ever put to screen. So as always with the Yay or Nay series, we take a look at action figures, props, vehicles, stuff like this. Take a look at the price point, take a look what comes in the box, the specs, the sculpting, the tailoring, all that stuff, the paint app, and see if it is indeed worth a yay or a nay at its price point and on a whole. Now, I'm going to be referencing the McFarlane Toys website for the specs, but for the actual pre-order, which is supposedly they're going to start rolling out May next year, we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to be referencing Big Bad Toy Store. McFarlane Toys has a list of stores that they stock. I usually just gravitate towards Big Bad Toy Store. It's the one I know. All right, so here's the gallery of the figure. We've got the specs underneath. Now, right off the bat, not bad. Not bad at all. Before we take a look at the photos, and you can really zoom in with these photos, which is great. Let's take a look at the specs. So 1/6 scale, fearing the actions of a godlike superhero left unchecked, Gotham City's own formidable, forceful vigilante takes on Metropolis's most revered modern-day savior. There's so many words. While the world wrestles with what sort of hero it really needs. With Batman and Superman at war with one another, a new threat quickly arises, putting mankind in greater danger than it's ever known before. Jesse Eisenberg. Product features: highly detailed statue, stands approximately 13 inches tall, including the base. Statue is inspired by the movie BBS, made of polyresin limited edition. I want to know how limited, like what's the number on that? Hand numbered on the base. Collect all McFarlane Toys DC Direct figures and statues 1/6 scale. And they've got the stockist there, and obviously I'm going to Big Bad Toy Store. But let's take a look at the photos, and you can really zoom in, which is great. Head sculpt, it looks okay, but off at the same time, especially the lips. His lips look like the batarangs that he uses in the film. Very sharp and stuff like that. It would be great to see these pieces either with a repaint and a really highly detailed paint up when it comes to the stubble and stuff like that, or a custom head sculpt, a brand new head sculpt, resin printed, hand painted and stuff like that. I think that's the best way to go. Texturing on the suit, I like the shading and all that, whether that stays for the actual pieces that roll out and when collectors get them in hands. Belt has basic detail. Again, when it comes to McFarlane Toys, it's a hit or miss. Like back in the day, the movie Maniacs, look at that bat bulge, that's mad. When it comes to like movie Maniacs and stuff like that, it's definitely one of those things of they don't make them like they used to, which is sad. And if we go along again, got some nice turnarounds. Now there's the scale reference there. I love the outline of that guy. I've said this before. He's just like, yeah, look at my piece. That's mad. Again, I think with like a nice repaint of the head sculpt, maybe the body is fine. To me, it looks fine. It could use with a bit of gold and roughing up here and there, but also a cape. You need a brand new custom cape, especially when it comes to those pleats. It has the double pleat thing going on there. He's holding he's holding the grappling gun, which, I could do with or without. It doesn't bother me. Now, it looks like there's a wire in the cape. That's cool. We have a video. Let's check out the video. Okay, nice little turnaround. There's something off about the eyes. I don't know about you guys. How the fuck do I get away from this? All right, so let's zoom in on this one. Boom. There's too much flesh where the black eye makeup ends and then his eyes start and his skin starts. It looks weird. They should have gone all the way into the edge around the eye and just blended it all in. It looks off. It kind of looks like a Halloween store mask, if that makes sense. I can't explain it. It just looks weird. Like it just has that extra little bit of flesh around the eyes and it just is very off-putting. Yeah, those lips are like very sharp and defined. Again, like there's nice accuracies there, like with the chest emblem, and I do like all that shading, and I really hope that carries through onto the final pieces. Belt, you know, add a bit of detail there, here and there. You know, the black paneling's missing, but again, these are quote unquote mass produced, even though it says it's limited. I want to know how much it's limited to, and there's like a nice BBS logo themed base. So let's cruise on over to Big Bad Toy Store, and this is what I was given a heads up about. So for pre-order, estimated to arrive May 2025, $249.99. And I'm assuming that is not with shipping. I'm just going to say 250 USD. That comes out in Aussie dollars to $372.81. So given the fact this is quote unquote limited edition, we don't have a number. I'm actually just going to go back and check Big Bad Toy Store in case I missed it because it didn't have it on the McFarlane Toys website. I can't see anything. What about GameStop? Does GameStop have a number? Sorry, we couldn't find the page you were looking for. Well, that's fucking great, isn't it, GameStop? How about I just buy some shares? I can't see a number at this stage. So around 13 inches high, that's including the base. Given the fact also that you're probably going to have to repaint that mouth plate or just get a whole new custom head sculpt altogether, a brand new cape, a custom cape with a nice double pleats, some weathering on the base of the cape, redo the belt. For 372 odd Australian dollars, it's a nay for me, guys. Like, no way in hell. That is like absurdly high. Given the fact that people collect these things on the regular, that is so much money, man. Like obviously I've seen the bigger action figures they have, and I think they retail here, I'm just guesstimating, you know, like 80 to 90 Australian dollars, which I think equates back to, you know, like 40 or 50 USD, which sounds about right. And even still, like it's kind of similar with the detail. Again, I don't have a number for how limited these are. Even if it is limited edition or it's mass produced, that is an absurd price for something like that, given the fact that these days McFarlane Toys don't exactly put in the same amount of detail that they used to back in the early 2000s. So with that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts on the 1/6 scale limited edition Ben Affleck Batman figure. Is it a pre-order? Is it an instant pre-order for you? Or it's just, nah, maybe next time. That is just so much money, man. Love you guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.